Who shit for Kora marriage and her ex-husband, Dr. Dean Justin. So now the question we dey ask, so gbasgbos Kora don come don give the ex-husband gbasgbos again. Una know this story of Kora obidi wey and her ex-husband wey dey fight for social media about their divorce or their separation, how we call am. So Kora don come out like we know Kora's sister, elder sister don fly go LA go join her younger sister to support her for this fight. This fight pass APC and PDP fight no be small. So when she fly reach there now, Kora don say she don get strength and power to gist wetin happen for her marriage. Now so Kora come out e come give us the main gist. Una know say the ex-husband of Kora call Kora say Kora dey shit say Kora shit on her that time wey they did their marriage and during all their marriage time. So Kora come out to Kora call open up tell us say she shit on the man say when she shit on the man that time sef they never marry, say they still be fiancé and fiance. Una know how they do am na I no go call grandma e say na that time she shit on the man. She say na that time she open up tell the man the truth, say I shit on you He say the man say okay, no problem. Now when they come dey marriage, the man come dey use am against her, say she was a shitter. Actually, according to her, he say na the man dey shit they say one Brazilian babe don come out don come open up say the husband of Kora, or we call am the ex-husband of Kora, promise her marriage. Say two of them dey date so Kora dey say na the husband they shit on her. We no can even understand this one. This one now we dey call gbasgbos. This one give this one bomb, the other one go release bomb give the other one. This one don turn to season 1, season 2, season 3. I beg make I leave una with the interview or with the video with Kora and her sister, where two of them open up, come dey gist the word, come tell us everything wey e really happen. If you dey hear my voice, na me be your sister Bibi. Not forget to follow us on Facebook and to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Just yeah, now some clarity, some sanity, some peace in her life. And before you go ahead and say, oh, this sister, always online. Look, when it happens to you, when this sort of thing happens to you, go ahead and bash your family. Don't be there for them. Don't support them. Okay? Do the Nigerian thing to them. Ignore them until they die, right? That's what you want. But that's not what I'm going to do to my family. I'm going to stick to my sister. I'm going to support her in every way that I can. So, how did you find yourself here right now? Because, I mean, you were happily married, what? 3 months ago. Or were happily married online 3 months ago. So, what happened? What happened to you?
To the best of my knowledge, I was happily married, you know. I was pregnant. We were not having as much as we were because but to the best of my knowledge, I was happily married. We've had our own ups and downs, as every couple will. But to the best of my knowledge, we were good.
Okay. So, it looks like for a whole month, a lot of things were being said online that I really needed to clarify, because the moment you Google Kora Obidi's marriage problems or divorce, the first thing, it's on Google, the first thing you see is, it's, I say, a blog post about you being a chronic cheat. So, how true is this? By chronic cheat, I mean someone that is constantly cheating on a husband, who deserves to be divorced, because every single time, every single time, there's a justification for whatever he's doing. It's always, oh, how will you feel if you were cheated on? There's no way you wouldn't insult her in front of the children too. That kind of stuff. So it's always the defense is always based on the fact that it's been put out there that you are a chronic cheat. So how true is that? And what do you have to say about that?
I'm not a chronic cheat. I am far from a chronic cheat. I'm just a woman who was honest to her husband. Before I came to America, it was during the Trump's tenure. I was very like, do I even want to live in America? I have my career here in Nigeria. I don't know if I want to move. I love this guy, but I'm not sure. I was very, very indecisive, and I tasted from Pandora's box. I had an affair. That affair lasted like one date. I felt bad about it, but I had not moved to America. Upon getting to America, I was very, very sad that I had made that mistake with the guy that I love. And I told him the truth. I said, hey, I had an affair in Nigeria, and I don't want us to ever have secrets. So here's the deal. I had an affair before I got here. He was like, how can you cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sorry. This was before I ever got here. I came to America on a fiance visa. So when I got here is when we got legally married. And I told him, I'm sorry. He said, you cheated on me. I said, I don't want to leave you. You're the one who I love. And that was that about that. However, for the duration of my marriage, I think that was the that was the worst thing that I ever did for myself in that marriage, because I was trying to have closure with this man, but I just shot myself in the foot with that.
Okay, so we all know it's very hard to forgive cheating. I wouldn't. I already told you guys before, I wouldn't, because I just feel like, people are very aware of what they're doing at every point in time. But what was his response to this apology?
He said, okay, he's fine with it and we can go on, but then after that, it was not fine, because he would go out, he would get drunk, he would come back, he would call me all sorts of names.
Okay.
I don't want to, should I go?
Well, yeah, I think we understand the gist. Well, the thing is, what I want to actually talk about now is something that has been going on. When this divorce thing started, there was this rumor about his mistress and how everybody was talking about, oh, but he has an 18-year-old.
Mommy, what? A cookie.
The cookie, yeah.
So,
Mommy.
this guy has an 18-year-old mistress, and I kept saying, oh, what is this news, all around social media? They were like, oh, but his girlfriend, his mistress. And I'm like, okay, who is this person? And I asked my sister, are you aware?
I'm hungry. What?
Come.
Egg?
I asked my sister, are you aware? Are you aware of this?
Am I aware of the...
Are you aware of this situation? And she said to me, well, it's not been verified. And then this supposed mistress reached out to me, and I'm just gonna let her do her thing. I'm gonna sort June out and I'll be back. But like, she has evidence. She has evidence of everything that has happened. The truth is, this guy is projecting all that he has done on her. Okay, so everything that he has come out to say without any evidence whatsoever, screenshots of nobody's number, just screenshots of things without any evidence, it's a projection of exactly who he is. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it to her to drop the receipts, because she needs to clear the air, and I'm here as a big sister. I'm here for only a few days, and I need to leave my sister in a state of mind where she's not even scared, because this girl is scared she's scared. She's like, God, I can't even say anything, because it's like, oh, my own country people are against me. Black people are against me. Everybody's like, ooh, just shut up, take the abuse, keep your mouth shut. Well, after all, you got this and this and this and this. But nobody is really talking about who this person really is. So I'm just going to leave it to her to show you the receipts of his affair, of, all that he has done. He even said, oh, I love my children so much. But these children are mistakes to him, according to his mistress. Okay, so it's like, what's going on? And this is verified. This lady is aware. She's reached out to me. She's reached out to my sister. She's angry because she was promised love. She was promised, a divorce. She was promised all sorts of new life from Brazil. She never got any of that, and then she has been blocked from his social media, and she's really angry about that. So that is why I'm going to leave her to do her thing, show you the receipts so that you guys know, because when people are accusing people of cheating and destroying people's names online, it's not funny, okay, at all. I don't want to go on Google and Google my family and see that somebody is accusing someone wrongly. All over YouTube, all over Google, Instagram, everywhere, it's like, ooh, this girl is such a cheat, she's a cheat. But then the person who is cheating chronically to the point where, you know, anyways, I'll let her do her thing so that you guys can see the truth. And, you know, this is all evidence. The evidence is there for you guys to review. So, Julie.
Okay. I'm not gonna cry. This is not a crying video. I have my big sister here, so why am I crying? I'm not crying. Kora is not the crying girl. Kora is just the girl who is coming to take back her narrative. Woo! Take back my narrative. I am not a chronic cheat. I am not a narcissist. I am not all those things that he said online. He is those things, and this is why. They have been... I lost a pregnancy. They have been proof beyond all reasonable doubt that I was in an abusive relationship. He came online and said, I'm getting a divorce. And as soon as he did that, straight into I'm tired of the narcissism, you're this, you're this, and all of that stuff. I was just a woman who was just trying to say, I'm just a black woman who was building a brand and just trying to make it in Hollywood. And this man, I met it in Shanghai. It was almost like he was so good to be true. It was like he was a dream come true. This is one video. Of he and his mistress in Brazil. I want you guys to
Wait, I think you should just read it.
So it says,
no, okay, so I like what she did, because when she reached out to me, she said, oh, I know you're going to think this is fake, but then she, and then I think you should actually post these things whenever you're done, so that, you know, everybody can see, and then we can just clear this out once and for all. Nobody at this point cares what anybody's saying. I'm just here to clear my family's name and to get my sister in a very perfect mental state before I go back. She cannot stand the lies online. And whether I like it or not, yes, we are social media people. This person has put her life online. And you who are seeing it, everybody is judging, everybody has an opinion. And if you are going to go ahead and bring your own sister down when it's your turn, that's good for you. Nobody cares. So listen, this is all evidence from the mistress who has, you know, been with him, who is obviously hurt, and who has come to tell us that, look, he promised me to be with me. He promised me all sorts. And, you know, at this point, we need to clear the air. That is what is going on now. I need her to play or read, but just so you know, that's his number. She did go get a screenshot of his number, did a screenshot video of his number, and the chats that they've had throughout his time in Brazil. They practically slept on the same bed. That was his mistress.
in her words, they slept so much together she thought she was gonna get pregnant. This is a chat. He said, what's up, everything okay? They're basically just talking about all the things they're gonna do in Brazil and how it's gonna be such a fun day. He goes on to say that he got me pregnant as a mistake and that Athena was a mistake. So he comes online and he says that he's divorcing me because I dislocated June's shoulder. But he tells his mistress that my second child was a mistake. basically, this is another video of their chats together.
She fall in love someplace like Barcelona.
Okay, so this says, we can go somewhere at night, but not downtown. I want to do a different neighborhood. You can hang out with me anytime you like. I like you. I like you too, honey. So I'll think about a party for one night. What party? You know, it's just basically months and like days and weeks of affairs while I was in Lagos and he was in Brazil, and he swore on his kids, he swore on his daughter's lives that he has never cheated on me. He has never had anything to do with anybody. I'm the serial cheat. I am the narcissist. I am everything, but there's no single evidence. Take notes. He
Mommy.
not also cheated on me physically. He also cheated on me cyberly. He would have constant video calls and all sorts of women, and I would find these chats on his phone, and he would be like, no, it's nothing, you know. This was what I was constantly dealing with, and he went on here to call me all the things that he called me, and you guys believed it. You guys believed it so quickly, even after I was still bleeding. I just had a baby, guys. How could you just believe it? It broke my heart that men alike were just telling me, you're this, you're that, you're this. It really broke my heart. This is a chat. She was saying, how can you do this to me, basically? And that's where he said, I think that was a mistake. So this is me clearing the air, guys. I am not the cheat, and there's evidence. She reached out to me and reached out to my sister. She's indeed hurt by him, and it's sad because she's a woman like me, and she's just 18 years old.
She's 19 now.
She's 19 now,
She was 18
but she was 18 when it happened. That is in case you're like, oh my god, it's just a picture of them together. Why are you saying that he cheated? But yeah, feels good to be exonerated. Do not believe everything you see online. And I chose this path to share my life. I knew there were going to be consequences. I wasn't naive to that fact. However, I thought that I had a strong family unit, you know, and we were like, I was honest, and I told him everything, and I wanted our bond to be unbreakable, you know. If I'm gonna be honest, Brazil was after he learned that after I was honest with him, and I told him, hey, I did this before marriage, and he did this in Brazil. But what I know for a fact is he swore on his kids that he never did it when he got back from Brazil, and it hurts that he said that his daughter was a mistake. Other than that, I wish everyone a good life. I wish we all succeed in our endeavors, and I wish God gives us the strength to be the best parents to our kids. Unfortunately, it had to end this way, and because he went online to say he was divorcing me and just said all these horrible things just right after I gave birth, I was not able to be in the right frame of mind. And I'm just grateful that she reached out to me with all of this pictorial evidence and evidence of the chats and everything, which I will post. I'm just grateful for that. But yeah, I'm in therapy. Therapy is good, guys. Get therapy. Therapy is what is helping me regain my voice, and it's helping me find my opinion again. For those of you who are still not believing the woman, because it's easy to say, shut up, woman, sit down in the house, sit down in the abuse, and it's okay. You don't have to, but this is an official declaration of the fact that, hey, I'm not a serial cheat and I'm not a narcissist. And this is just life 101. So if you learn anything from my story.
So I'm here to be sure that you are okay. There's been so many messages. Oh, I'm scared for Kora's life. I'm worried. There's no need to be worried. It's good for everybody's bum to be outside. Let everybody's linen be washed outside, not just one person's linen. And the reason I've been speaking out is because I'm not going to Google my family and see trash about my family from somebody else. No. He came out to say, oh, sorry, it wasn't accurate. The first thing he said about being a serial cheat was wrong. And then he went ahead and doubled down on that false, presentation and just gave the world back-to-back lies without any evidence. So this is us saying that, look, all those things are projections of him. He's himself projecting it on others, assuming, oh, if I cheated this way, then you definitely cheated too. But no, not everybody is the same. And if people are honest enough to tell you, okay, this happened in the past, and you forgave them, then you don't have any right to go and tarnish an entire family's image online for something that you claim you forgave her about. Okay, so this is just setting the record straight. I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, wherever it is you are. I'm happy that she was able to do this. This girl has been scared shitless, very scared of doing anything, saying anything. Oh my God! But like, listen, this abuse is gone. I keep telling you, it's ended. Okay, this marriage is dissolved. There's no need to be scared anymore. All right, this is a lesson to all young women out there. If you've lost your voice, find it. Get ready, get your mind ready, and say your truth. Especially when your family, your life, everything about you is so public. Say your truth. Let these children grow up. Let them Google their parents and know that, okay, everybody, shall it's not just one person. I know I'm just kidding with you guys, but like, it's not fair for the narrative to just be twisted when the person who is doing all the talking is indeed guilty. Okay? So that's what we're here to say. It's the evidence. Whatever you want to do with it, do with it. I know it's a lot of food for the bloggers, but yay, she's in the right place of mind right now. She's said her thing. Anybody that wants to go and refute anything, she can ask the mistress. She's there in Brazil, she's hoping to come to LA to get married to him. Go ask her. She's happy that she has been unblocked to continue her life with him. But like that happened. It happened, unfortunately, and it's unfair that only her gets the heat. Okay? Right.
Why did I tell him? I told him because I wanted closure. I wanted honesty in my relationship. And secrets kill, guys. Secrets kill. Just be honest and be an open book. It's a path to longevity. So, I told my then husband that I cheated on him because I felt like, hey, I did this in Nigeria. This is a new life. I'm sorry that I did that. I was very stupid, young, and naive. But he made me regret it every day for the rest of my life. And I'm not even going to talk about all the things that he did to me physically and emotionally, even prior to even finding out that happened. I regained my voice. I am no longer scared. I am no longer afraid. And I have you guys, and I have my family, and I do not have to be abused and take abuse. You do not have to sit through abuse. Abuse is abuse. It's not okay for anyone to put their hands on you. It's not okay for anyone to constantly belittle you. It's not okay for anyone to take jabs at you and tell you that something is wrong with you, you're insane and stuff like that daily. It's not okay. You don't need to sit through that. You can walk away. Please take that from my story and let's move and forge ahead. Higher we go. Hey, Jenna, Ghana, we're in Hollywood. Let's see what the future holds. It was great while it lasted. The narrative was twisted at the end to jeopardize or ruin one party. But thank God that God is God. I don't know what I would have done if this woman didn't reach out to me to tell me all of this that happened. I don't know what I would have done if there was no evidence to show what was going on. As of the time when he asked for the divorce, he came to the house while I was feeding Athena on my breast. He yanked my phone from my hands and deleted all the pictorial evidence of abuse. The only thing that I was able to get was the ones that I had sent to my sister in tears, and she sent them back to me for the courts. So thank God that this is finally coming out, and yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
You feel better? Okay, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, see her when next she's live, whatever.
Thanks, Vixen.
Love you. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Love you. See you soon.